Teddy Grey on stuff, whooshy gives a proper reaction.
And now for something completely different.
Teddy Grey in the building. You know what day it is. Their first Japanese album finally here. So today, in this one video, I'm going to be going through all of the tracks that we haven't heard yet. Case 143, Chill, those sorts of tracks we've already done before. If you want me to check out the Japanese versions to those, then please let me know in the comments below. But other than that, it's going to be the tracks that we haven't heard today, even there, which I know there's no video for yet, but you know I'm going to do a reaction as soon as the video comes out. Okay. It's no longer the Binny Crown today. I had to do it for all of them. Although, I don't have a Sungmin or Hyunjin PC, so those are what we're dealing with today. So without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you go check out the Discord. Make sure you go check out the Patreon. Both the links are in the description. Let's go. Battleground.
Strike it! Ready for the battleground. Ready for the battleground. It's our playground. Play, game on the battleground.
No. This is the first, this isn't the first track, but this is the first new track that we're getting. And it's this. Technically a intro as well. Haven't even heard him rap yet, but he's lit up like a Christmas tree. We know what's coming. Ah, blessings to you, my boy. Oh, all the way. It was like Spaceship and then...
Ready for the battleground. Ready for the battleground.
Ready for the death of the battle.
Play, game on the battleground. music knows enjoy it to me.
Doodling, that's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about. I'm just playing around, you know? Filling my bag with skills. And that's also representative of them like going a different route with this whole like grunge rock that they've got going on at the minute. Ooh, take a moment.
Strike it! Ready for the battleground. Ready for the battleground. It's our playground. Play, game on the battleground. music knows enjoy it to me.
About Changbin's first verse as well, where the rhyming syllables were was in a very weird place. So there it was dake. And then the way that he says banzan, tankan, like that's how he makes them rhyme. Ugh. How are they impressing me with their rapping ability over this kind of beat? This kind of beat sounds like something that Seungmin might be made for, you know, or Felix rather, with that like deep voice. But so far, Changbin, Hyunjin, Sababu Suru Tabi Takamaru, Samaru Maru Wara.
Cause I'm running to the top. Let me see you hands up.
And this is the first that we're hearing from Lino on this record too. Brought something different there. Little bit of spice, little bit of flavour. I swear, this whole album, this whole record, this might be Maknae's record. Like, he's sounding so much more prominent these days, you know? Nah. 3 Ratchet, what are you doing to the producky?
Ready for the battleground. It's our playground.
I really like that bit. It's our playground. Like, they brought it up to come back down, and it could have stayed along the same line and it wouldn't have sounded weird, but they added that little extra flair there. Oh. Just so you don't forget.
Ready for the battleground. Ready for the battleground. It's our playground. Game on the battleground.
Felix hasn't gone with that, like, that overpowered deepness in his voice. He hasn't gone with that. This sounds like his natural voice, and it sounds so sick over this. Why is Lino doing that? What? Ain't going. Why is he screeching like that? I really like that. Let me see your hands up. If your hands aren't up, oh, everyone in the chat, hands better be up. I don't want to see typing. Your hands better be up. Do you know what I'm just noticing as well? There's like a wah, 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 wah. Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like a radio scrambler, which is obviously, you know, with the sound, it sounds like a radio scrambler. And even in the sound, the music video, it was like these things were coming from space, like these lights and stuff. And now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure on Scars, the music video to that, there were those like comets flying through space, and there was all that like interference in the air. And now I'm hearing radio scramblers in this. Maybe they're trying to tell a story. I don't know.
win on the battleground. Ready for the battleground. Ready for the battleground. It's our playground. Play on the playground. 頭を揺らそうでこの夢を俺にとって Battleground 走りまた挑戦来る夢も昼に塗り替える当然頭を揺らす all day この夢は俺にとって Battleground 走りまた挑戦来る夢も昼に塗り替える当然 Let me see your hands up 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 誰にも止められない人目られないこのバトル
Oh, I was so ready for that. Oh. You know, when Felix came in that last time, I genuinely thought that that was going to be the end of it. I genuinely thought that that was going to be the end of it. And it wasn't. And it wasn't. Wasn't the end of it? How could it have been? I like that though. It was reminiscent of like a Queen song, you know, like We Will Rock You. Now Felix came in saying rock my head all day. It was kind of reminiscent of that because they'd sort of like stripped all of the other elements, like the forceful elements of that beat away. They'd stripped it so it was kind of like just simplistic drum pattern, and then they sort of chanted that over the top of it. That track, even though that's not my bag at all, like I say, it's kind of like grunge rock with some radio scramblers in there, and I love that effect. At first I thought it might have been like a DJ scratch, and then the more you listen to it, the more it starts sounding like a radio scrambler. But yeah, even though this really isn't my bag, that was fire. They managed to use everybody's elements perfectly as well. Changbin and Hyunjin starting it off with the rapping, and then Sungmin, IN, Lee No, Bang Chan, even Hanok points with the vocals they're singing. Oh. Well, that track was actually fire. I still think I prefer the sound, however, or do I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to the album in its entirety. I cannot wait to do that. But yeah, I think I prefer the sound to this in terms of like an overall sound. However, the breakdown in that song, fire. Okay, next one, let's go. Okay, gang, so the next one lost me. Again, we have no idea what this is going to be. I know that a few of you will have, probably heard this. No spoilers in the live chat. And yeah, let's all have a great time. Lost me. I feel like after this, I'm going to need a colostomy. I'm going to shit my pants. Oh, no. It's gonna be one of these ones, isn't it? Oh. Not Felix singing about forcing a smile. That's also kind of reminiscent of Deep End 2, because he asked like, how have you been? And now he's saying, it might be too late now, but how do I seem to you? You know, how have you been? I guess you're fine. Sorry. The harmonic change that they're hitting, especially Hyunjin on that last bit, it was almost like there were no space for any more syllables. He just compacted all of his feelings into that one line, you know. Oh.
探す答え朝まできっと全て心の中を奪われたいよしびれてゆく前に見つけたいんだ自分を大げさに見えなくても100万回中で一度過ちをして終わらないで残酷な世界全ての愛に埋もれたいよ孤独には感じたくないんだよありのまま愛してくれる人が見えたらないもう世界で一人
Binny hit a new register with that one. I don't know why, but it felt like after Hans bit that little break might have been like a pause for hope, you know, because Hans' last bit was don't make this mistake, don't end like this, and then there was like a brief pause and then what seemed like a more uplifting and motivational drop than I imagined. And I don't know if that's intentional or just the way I feel. Does anybody else feel like this one in particular is kind of uplifting? I don't know. Okay, sorry to cut you off, Benny. I'm so sorry. But it does seem more hopeful, because even though Hyunjin said in this cruel world, it still feels like hope, you know? That feels like what that bit is trying to assimilate. Well done. I was gonna say, again, Lino, sorry to cut you off. Please don't go Auntie Lino on me. But where hope once was, it feels like, even though there's hope, because that hope hasn't been fulfilled yet, they're sort of self-sabotaging or being self-detrimental, you know? Because there Chang Bin said, just go, just leave me by myself then. You know, I've been guilty of that in the past, like trying to push things away before they leave you, just so you can try and stop yourself from that hurt, you know? I've been there. Does anybody else see what I mean? Like, Hyen's voice just sounds more powerful. It sounds so much more confident. Just powerful. That's the only word I can use to describe how his voice is coming across on this Japanese record. Every single track, he just sounds so much more prominent over the beat. He's so much more at ease with himself, you know. See what I mean? And then IN being given the title track to sing, you know, he did the same thing with the sound. This is this. He was given that part too, and then he's been given the part about lost me. I lost me. So maybe he's saying like the reason why the relationship isn't working is because I forgot who I am and I forgot to play my part in the relationship. It's quite like a self-reflective track, but I feel like there was, and this was given by both the vocals and the beat, but I feel like more so the beat, there was hope in there, you know? So not all is bad, you know? I thought at the beginning, when that record first started, I thought, this is it, okay? Just the teardrop emojis in the chat only. Teardrop emojis and then the umbrella emoji. If you're trying to fight back tears, the umbrella emoji. But it wasn't actually that bad, you know? There was hope there. And I like seeing that from Stray Kids, you know? I don't like tracks like Deep End or like Run from Hand, because as nice as that track was, it's just so, I don't know, it's hard to see them in such a depressing way when we see them smile so much, you know? I don't know, I might be the only one thinking that. It's been your boy Teddy Groundstuff. Next one coming now. Okay, so DLMU, DLMLU, DLMLU. Okay, gang, DLMLU. Let's go. Is that a vocal? No, Hyunjin, no. Almost did a crab. Just straight back into one. I don't know if that's the low end of a guitar, but with a lot of reverb on it, or if they've done that for somebody's vocals. I don't know which one that is. It's freaking me out that I don't know, because usually I can tell. What is DLMLU anyway? What? DLMLU. Might be another case 143 where we got to work it out as a team. I think that's someone's vocals.
Don't let me love you, don't let me love you. Don't let me love you, don't let me love you.
Apologies, headphone users. What? Is this Taste 2.0? Oh, stop it. Don't let me love you. Wow, I'm an idiot. Thanks, guys.
さないで狂わさないで優しすぎる瞳で消しただけもう愛さないでもう愛さないでもう愛さないで愛させないで Don't let me love you Don't let me love you 壊す前にどこまで逃げてくれ Don't let me love you Don't let me love you 痛みが広がる前に逃げて Don't let me love you 狂わせないで優しすぎる瞳で消しただけ Don't let me love you 愛さないでもう愛さないで愛させないで
No, 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 no. First there was red lights, then there was taste, and now there's this. And I don't know if it's along the same lines as it or not, but it sounds like I'm saying sonically. I don't even mean subject matter. So before everybody starts in the chat, I don't mean subject matter. Sonically, this is red lights and taste. Don't let me love you. Oh, the sentiment of that. Don't let me love you. Oh. Please run far away before I wreck you. If there's an English version to this, half of you are going to be dead before the end of it. In fact, this could kill half of you. Oh. Oof. もう愛さないで狂わさないで優しすぎる瞳で消しただけもう愛さないでもう愛さないでもう愛さないで愛させないで Don't let me love you Don't let me love you 壊す前にどこまで逃げてくれ Don't let me love you Don't let me love you 痛みが広がる前に逃げて Don't let me love you 狂わせないで優しすぎる瞳で消しただけもう愛さないでもう愛さないでもう愛さないで愛させないで暗闇歩いて片を通し短くなる影やっとのこと見えてくるこの視野待ってる花さえどうでもいいさ全てがそう変わってゆく唯一愛せない理由がある知ってるのさこの結末理想ってのは錯覚現実は残酷だよ理想なんてない傷がまだDo you know what? I never even entertained the possibility of him being on this track. I never even. I just spat everywhere. I'm starting to go feral. I never even entertained the possibility of him being on this track. Okay, never entertained it. You know, because he wasn't anywhere near Drive or Red Lights or Taste. There's been a bag of times he's been nowhere near the record. You know, stayed away from it. Because he knows he doesn't want to do this to us. He's doing this for us, okay? Fan theory. He's doing this for us. He doesn't want to kill us all off, like one by one. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, spider. I'm gonna cry. 全てがそう変わってゆく唯一愛せない理由がある知ってるのさこの結末理想ってのは錯覚現実は残酷だよ理想なんてないな傷がまだ香り And it sounded like he said cock and vagina in that, by the way. Run the tape. がある知ってるのさこの結末理想ってのは錯覚現実は残酷だよ理想なんてないな傷がまだ影が未だ枯れた花は峠がまだいつの間にか傷をつけてるままどこを映す関係感情がまだ Don't let me love you Don't let me love you 壊す前にどこまで逃げてくれ Don't let me I need something! Oh, Felix just cut that record up. Oh, everything's stripped away and just Felix's voice. and then Don't Let Me Love You. DLMLU. Oh, Delulu. Yo, Delulu. Do you think they did that on purpose? DLMLU. You know? Oh, all the way back.
Don't let me love you, don't let me love you. Always 많이 독마다 네 곁에 그래. Don't let me love you, don't let me love you. 이 땀이 다 해로 가도 많이 네 곁에. Don't let me love you. Don't let me love you.
Later. Why am I hearing like one of those life support machines? That's what I'm hearing. Why am I hearing that now? And I thought the track was over, to be honest. Ooh.
Don't let me love you, don't let me love you. Always 많이 독마다 네 곁에 그래. Don't let me love you, don't let me love you. 이 땀이 가해로 가도 많이 네 곁에. Don't let me love you. 스스로를 했던 날들 kiss that love. Don't let me love you.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's... Oh. 1,000,000% going to be one that I'm going to go back to again and again and again. Oh, that's so another taste. Oh my god. DLMLU. Feeding the Delulu. That fan theory might genuinely be onto something because they barely used Binny in this. And there's got to be a reason for it. Because they know if they ever make a video, they can't have him on much. You know, can't have him up there with the shoulders, the arms. Can't be done. How many girls would perish? R.I.P. you lot though. R.I.P. you lot for real. Well, if you're still here, make some noise. Next one coming. Okay, guys, so Novell, the last one. Well, this is the last new one. No, it isn't. We've still got there. Okay, well, penultimate one it is then. Let's get it. Let's absolutely get it. Novell. Novel. Novel. Making my way downtown. That sounded so much like the start of that song. It is unbelievable, and all I had in my head was Terry Crews from White Chicks. Oh my god. And I miss you. I'm happy to be getting an intro. Technically an intro. But you can't just call it an intro. It has to be an intro. Let's go!
話せずにずっと思う君のこと思うといつでも踊り出すこの心
Ooh.
きっと明日も Yeah、夜空に見透かされたよ眠れそうにない今夜もこの瞬間からなのか僕には始まりがわかりません So
No! We're going back for Chang Bin's bit because I need to understand that. I wonder which moment caused this. I don't know how this all started. Because the weird thing is they gave him the lyric before the drop, and they don't usually do that for Chang Bin. They don't usually do that. His voice is more cutting, you know? But he softened it for that purpose.
Yeah. 夜空に見透かされたよ眠れそうにない今夜もこの瞬間からなのか僕には始まりがわかりません So 僕は小説の恋のよ君へと旅立って小説の主人公のよさまよって真っ白な紙に思い描く真っ白な髪が君で色づく
He's calling her pure. Okay, this white paper, so he's calling the woman pure. That's what he's saying. Okay, let's get it.
髪が君で色づく広がる真っ青に君は満たされるめくるページで星が君に輝きますように、風がこの想い届けますように、夜空に見透かされたよ眠れそうにない今夜もこの瞬間からなのか僕には始まりがわかりません そう僕は小説の恋のよ君へと旅立って小説の主人公のよさまよって真っ白な紙に思い描く真っ白な紙が君で色づくあなたに会いたいですこの気持ち秘密にするにはもっと知りたくて思い続け Baby
I feel like they're talking to Stays now. They're talking to Stays. Like this is our story, you know what I mean?
思い続け Baby tell me where you are どうしてでしょう誰かを好きになるほども願いたみますいつか出会った時すぐにわかるように必ず for you
That from Sungmin, wonderful. All of that, run it back.
なるほども願いたみますいつか出会った時すぐにわかるように必ず for you 真っ白な紙に思い描く真っ白な髪が君で色づく
Irozuk. That word actually looks Albanian, to be honest. That track, not really my bag. It sounds like that sort of like music that'd be played in a superstore. Very like upbeat music. The pockets that were hit. All throughout these tracks, I'm just wondering why Chang Bin hasn't been utilised a lot. Like, do the Japanese just really not like rap? Is that what it is? Because I don't know. You know, that might be culturally insensitive. I've got no idea. But all I know is there's a trend, and it's that there's not a lot of Binny in any of these records, and I'm wondering why that is. Was his schedule taken up by something else, maybe? Like Squid Games 2, like filming for that, I don't know. Or a certain Samsung advert that people keep asking me to watch. I will be watching that later, by the way. Yeah, I'm just struggling to understand that, really. But yeah, this song was good for what it was. I feel like a lot of them had a hand in writing it, but I feel like this might have been Hyunjin's song. Just because there's a lot of mention of like colours in there, and obviously with him being an artist, with him being a painter, not just a painter, but you know, with him being an artist, I can imagine this is a sort of song that he wrote, but there were certain flecks of like Han in there as well. But yeah, that was Novel. So next is there. Okay, so here we are, the last original track off the album that we haven't heard before here on this channel. And without further ado, please like, comment, subscribe. Why am I going through the intro? I've already been through it 28 minutes ago. Probably more like 50. I don't know how long we've been recording for. Why does this sound sad? Oh, don't end it like this.
Oh, I think of you. I only fall for you. Feels like a never-ending waterfall. Oh, I'm still a fool. I look up at the stars all day and night, 'cause I know you're waiting, I'll be right there.
Oh, you know if he goes da-na-na-na-na, oh, I could just I literally like this is why more people should become stays, or at least a fandom of any group, because I actually felt quite down about how that started and about where Han's voice went, particularly because you could hear the croak in it. It sounded like it was almost close to tears. And then Binny comes in and I'm smiling again, you know? Get yourself a Binny in your life.
Oh, I think of you. I only fall for you. Feels like a never-ending waterfall. Oh, I'm still a fool. I look up at the stars all day and night, 'cause I know you're waiting, I'll be right there.
He actually did it. He actually did it. No. I know my Binny like the back of my hand. I could tell you. Like the back of my hand. Looking up at this starry night sky all by myself, racing against each other to find stars in the sky. He's talking to me. Forget all you lot. Perish. He's talking to me.
'Cause I know you're waiting, I'll be right there. 一人で見上げる星の夜空、星を見つけては自慢し合ってた。あの頃とはもう違って今日の空は今の僕を物語るよ。冷たく寂しい。
And I wasn't expecting him to go down with it. Pause. I meant with the tone of voice. No. Bringing something different. And I've been saying there's no Binny on this record. There's a lot of Binny in this record already. Not even a minute in.
'Cause I know you're waiting, I'll be right there. 一人で見上げる星の夜空、星を見つけては自慢し合ってた。あの頃とはもう違って今日の空は今の僕を物語るよ。冷たく寂しい風が吹いて、
Always Binny and Hyunjin.
でも青く光る思い出はどんな波にも流されない。I'm thinking about you, girl. 君がいないこの場所で、君といたこの場所で、Baby, I still think of you.
No. Min, no. Bye. Goodbye. Labradoodle. See you later, bro. Wow. The harmony, the like those chord progressions in his vocals, they're beautiful. Actually beautiful. Go back.
Who
am I kidding?
Cause I know you're waiting, I'll be right there. 一人で見上げる星の夜空星を見つけてはじまし当てたあの頃とはもう違って今日の空は今の僕を物語るよ冷たく寂しい風が吹いて海は色を失ったくでも青く光る思い出はどんな波にも流されない I'm thinking about you, girl. 君がいないこの場所で君といたこの場所で Baby, I still think of you all the time I'm feeling now, oh girl 思い出すべてのこと眠れそうにないよ I know that it'll never stop Oh, I'll stay right there 優しい月の
Ooh, that's new. That gave me goosebumps. I don't think I've ever heard that little. I don't think I've ever heard that little chain before. Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. Thank you, Han.
Now, oh girl, 思い出すべてのこと眠れそうにないよ I know that it'll never stop Oh, I'll stay right there 優しい月の光
That was almost like he was, how do I explain this? It's almost like he was singing in black keys only. Does anybody get... Unless you've got sort of like a musical background, you're not really going to understand that. But I mean, it's unconventional. It sounds beautiful.
Now, oh girl, 思い出すべてのこと眠れそうにないよ I know that it'll never stop Oh, I'll stay right there 優しい月の光君も見えているかな世界一長かけ橋になるなら会えるのにな Every minute, every hour 変わらずにいる僕はまだどんな星も君ほど照らせなから I'm thinking about the night sky
I'm so sorry, leader. What was that?
変わらずにいる僕はまだ
Terra Senakara. That's such a cool... Like, even just the look of that word. Terra Senakara. That looks so sick.
変わらずにいる僕はまだどんな星も君ほど照らせなから I'm thinking about the night sky in your eyes 離せない空間 You and I 今だけ avoid the time to
Banjay, you better stop what you're doing right now. You better stop, boy. You better stop before...
変わらずにいる僕はまだどんな星も君ほど照らせなから I'm thinking about the night sky in your eyes 離せない空間 You and I 今だけ avoid the time to stop for us I'm thinking about you girl 君がいないこの場所で君といたこの場所で Baby, I still think of you all the time I feel it now, oh girl 思い出すべてのこと眠れそうにないよ I know that it'll never stop Oh, I'm still right there Oh, I think of you I only fall for you
Oh.
Feels like a never-ending waterfall Oh, I'm still a fool
Oh.
I look up at the stars all day and night Cause I know you're waiting I'm thinking about you, girl 君がいないこの場所で君といたこの場所で Baby, I still think of you all the time I feel it now, oh girl 思い出すべてのこと眠れそうにないよ
That was actually A, not what I was expecting, and B, actually, in retrospect, a very good ending, to be honest. A very good ending. Again, even in there, didn't really use that much of Changbin, so I'm genuinely, it must have been like scheduling difficulties or something. There must be some reason, or he must have had more to do with production, or there's got to be some reason. He's barely been used. IN was used more on the album than Changbin was, and when has that ever happened? I'm not saying that that's right or wrong, you know. They should try and use them all equally, but they don't. So why haven't they in this instance? Or maybe that was the point, to give IN more of a shine, because even me, as a hardcore Binny fan, I noticed IN a lot more on this record, so I don't know if that was their plan. It definitely worked. IN stood out on this entire album, but all of them did. All of them gave exactly what they've always given, you know? Which is 128%, 143%. Well, I don't know. Feel like I might need to make another video once I've sat with these songs for a while and sort of gone through them properly. And I didn't particularly enjoy the process of doing all of these all at once, like one after the other. Because like I say, I don't feel like it was able to sit with me for long enough. So maybe I won't do this from now on. I don't know. I'm still learning, only a year into YouTube. So thank you very much for bearing with me. Thank you very much for being here with me. It's been your boy, Daddy Groundstuff. Deuces.